City, I think they want to say hi to you.
Unforgettable Eras Tour, Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner surprise reunion. You know how it always is when you have an ex that comes back into your life? For most people, this can be a bit of an issue. You don't know how you'd react if they come close to you. And there's also the issue of everyone not healing fully from the whole experience. However, for Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner, it appears there is absolutely no love lost. If you recall, the Taylors had a brief romance back in 2009, and while they called it quits and went their separate ways, fans have been stuck thinking about what could have been between these two. Well, recently, both Taylor and, Taylor have been hanging out again. And with a singer currently on her Whirlwind Eras Tour, she decided to surprise her fans at the Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City with an appearance from the Twilight star.
By the way, didn't plan the flip. It felt right. We had so much fun making this video. Taylor, thank you.
It was a truly beautiful moment that brought back a lot of memories for fans of Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner. And just in case you've forgotten, it's time to go down memory lane and recap what would probably be one of the biggest what-ifs in entertainment history. A look back at Taylor Squared. The year was 2009. Taylor Swift was on her way to becoming the global icon she is today, and she was really making a name for herself in the pop industry genre. As for Taylor Lautner, he found major success thanks to Twilight fantasy series. Remember any of those shirtless scenes? Sheesh.
You don't live in the world you think you do.
Jacob, put your clothes on.
Now this may seem strange, really strange, but stranger things happen every day.
So you had Taylor Swift, one of the most exciting young singers in the industry at the moment, and you had Taylor Lautner, one of the hottest young actors in the movie industry. Talk about a match made in pop culture heaven, because that was what they were. All through 2009, it was like the universe wanted the two Taylors to be together. They were seen hanging out together at different events, and Taylor Lautner was even there to support T Swift at her Fearless tour stop in Chicago. That brings everyone once again to the infamous VMA incident where Kanye West pulled off one of the most outrageous acts in Hollywood history with Taylor Swift in attendance.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Interestingly, Taylor himself was the one to have presented that award to his girlfriend at the time. And years later, he actually addressed how he felt about the entire thing. In a Saturday Night Live monologue, Taylor shared his reaction to the entire thing in the only way he knew how. A more measured response came from Taylor earlier this year when he explained on an episode of his podcast that he actually thought the whole Kanye intrusion was a joke.
If you look back at it, I'm actually caught laughing and giggling at it. I'm like, I can't hear them, but this is probably really funny right now. The second she turned back around and I saw her face for the first time, I was like, oh, probably should have said something.
Trouble in Paradise? Anyways, away from Kanye, at this point it was pretty obvious that the two stars were together and enjoying each other's company. But all of a sudden, everything changed in December of 2009 when US Weekly reported that Taylor Squared was donezo. To date, no one actually knows what happened to these two or why they called it quits. However, T Swift decided to commemorate the end of the relationship in a song. In December 2010, Taylor released Speak Now, a breakout album for her. And in the album, she included a song titled Back to December, where she seemed to accept responsibility for the breakup. In the song, T Swift sang, "Wishing I'd realized what I had when you were mine. I'd go back to December, turn around and make it all right. I go back to December all the time. You gave me all your love and all I gave you was goodbye." Now, considering that many of T Swift's other breakups have been pretty messy, it's quite safe to say that she was really remorseful about this one. Still, the two went their separate ways, and there seemed to be no bad blood between them. In 2022, Taylor Lautner married his wife, also named Taylor. And T Swift has been in a relatively private relationship with British actor Joe Alwyn since 2016. A Taylor Squared reunion. Despite the fact that they were broken up, the two Taylors have only ever spoken positively about each other over the years, and in 2023, the two finally came together again. Taylor Lautner appeared in the video for T Swift's song I Can See You, which was off her redone version of Speak Now. Besides just appearing in her music video, Taylor also showed that bygones were indeed bygones when he appeared at T Swift's tour stop in Kansas City. There, he even gave the fans quite the show. At the venue, both Taylors gushed about their love and mutual respect for each other, showing that there was truly no love lost between them. It was a pretty cool sight to see. And after the show, the two Taylors, as well as Mr. Lautner's wife, even did a recreation of that iconic Spider-Man meme where you see 3 Spider-Men pointing towards each other. Seeing that both Taylors are cool with each other is surely a good sign for the fans. But what do you think? Should everyone see more of Taylor Squared in a few more music videos or movies? Share your thoughts in the comments section down below.